The fuck up, Slim. It ain't time for roasting right now, nigga. It ain't time for roasting right now, nigga.
I'm just trying to understand.
Anyway.
No, it ain't make it to the streets. They all run together. It ain't make it to no motherfucking streets. I done seen every last 3 of them that be in them goddamn lives come up in here one by one. I watched them all come in here in the comments, and then I watched her come after. I'm not no dummy.
So mad. Hold on, watch who come after.
I watched them come one by one. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedledittle. I saw them all come right up in here.
Oh, you tripping.
So the moment, no, I'm being honest, because the moment that you came and asked, I already was watching the door.
Because I ain't been in your life.
Like I said, I know who the streets is.
Tripping.
So again, if you want to know what's going on, ask the people.
I think you might have had a long day. And
no, I have a long day. I just know what's going on.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, because tripping, following behind somebody in the live.
Who the streets?
Who the streets? You just had an issue.
What streets did you hear this in?
You just had an issue with V Clay.
I just asked you what street.
Hold on, you said I came in here behind her before.
I just had an issue.
Y'all didn't have an issue before, right?
I ain't never had no issue with V Clay.
Okay, so I never followed behind nobody in your live behind no issue. That's not true.
You came in here and asked me what was going on. And y'all all came up in here together.
But you said you seen it happen before.
And then I asked you.
That's not true.
No, I didn't say I seen it happen before. I never said that.
You did. You said Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Tweedledum. I seen this happen before. You did. Like,
no, I did.
That's why I said, are you okay? Because that's not true.
I said I seen y'all coming through the door.
Okay. Anyway, I am not following behind nobody. I came to ask you because
from where? But where in the streets were you?
You saying that you feel bad for a child with autism. You know I do autism awareness. So I was trying to make sure
I feel bad for a child with autism. That's what I said.
Yeah. Did you not say that you feel bad for her daughter because she gets coddled and she's coddled?
I said I feel bad for anybody. I said I feel bad for anybody that parent is coddling them, making them feel like they are not normal and making them feel like they can go out here and do whatever they want to do and ain't gonna be no consequences. I absolutely do.
Okay, so that's why I was trying to ask you.
What you gonna do?
It ain't about what I was gonna do. I was gonna talk to you about it, baby. Why are you so angry?
My question is, you said you heard it from the streets. Who the streets?
So she came up here to check some shit.
I ain't checking shit. I came up here to have a conversation.
Who the streets?
And Slim can jump in on the fuck they want.
No, I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all help. I don't need y'all. No, I don't need y'all help. I don't need y'all help.
Seriously,
I don't need y'all help. Who the streets?
Why would I tell you who my sources are?
Why? I know who the streets. I'm not dumb. I already know who the streets is.
Why would I tell you who my sources are?
You don't gotta tell me. I already know.
Who you thought it was.
So don't make it seem like you got the streets is talking. You knew exactly what was going on.
It wouldn't be who you thought it was.
I really wouldn't give a fuck because I know when no streets talking about shit. You got a bone. That's a difference between the streets and you getting carried a bone.
To ask if there was a comment made about feeling bad for coddling for a child that has autism. That's all. And it literally turned into a jumping session.
Because I already knew. I know it wasn't coming from no sincere place.
Why would it not be coming for a sincere place? You talking about jump?
If I said it, what was you gonna do about it?
But no, I'm saying you talking about jump. I've never jumped at you. Before I even touched the panel, you literally talking about some jump. Like I'm trying to.
Because I saw y'all come. I saw y'all all coming after each other. I saw all of y'all come up in the door.
So you already had a mentality that it wasn't sincere. I came up here with a
I knew it wasn't sincere. The moment you said what's going on up in
here. I came in the comments with a sincere question.
No. Hold on, let me help you out. The moment you came in the door, you said, "What's going on up in here?"
Got it.
You already knew what was going on. You are exactly. I'm not dumb.
Defensive as hell.
I'm not defensive. I'm just not dumb. I'm not dumb at all. The moment you came up on here, what's happening in here? You already knew what was happening in here. Ask the fucking question you got to ask. Don't play no games. Stand on your motherfucking. Stand on business. Also. Yeah, she already knew what was going on.
Right, she came with that fake ass shit.
That's why I said you already know what's going on. Why you asking? Why you playing this game? You already know what's happening up here. What you got to say? Say what you need to say. Don't come up here asking no loose ass questions. What's happening, bitch? You know what's happening. If you got something to say that shit with your chest.
About a kid with autism, fake ass shit. Fake ass reporters.
Hey, Proxy Lord, what's y'all on, man? Why y'all?
I'm just not dumb. I'm not dumb, and I know the game. The moment the motherfucker came up here, what's happening in here?
Because I actually came up to like kind of get it off it, and
yeah, we stopped talking about it.
So should have just came up and asked your question anyway.
So what you was finna come up here and change the conversation?
She did. She changed it. She went in on Poozy, and we had already changed the subject. We weren't even talking about it no more.
We weren't talking about the autism stuff no more. I had came up to say what Poozy was doing in the comments.
Yeah, that shit crazy how she be
I
lying.
mean, yeah, that like
Who the fuck are they? The autism police?
she
Oh my
caught
goodness.
That,
That's why
I
I ain't
saw
want
them
to
all
come
come
back
up
up
here,
here,
the whole
please.
motherfucking squad. What the fuck
That's
y'all gonna
not
do to
funny.
me?
That's not funny. That's
No,
not
I'm dead
Nigga,
funny.
shut up,
serious.
nigga.
That because that's what they doing right now. Now you think you gonna come every time somebody speak on something? Bitch, I got a motherfucker on the spectrum too. The
Hey,
fuck you
cool.
gonna
What the
say to
fuck?
me? You ain't the motherfucking autism police. Who the fuck is, who assigned you? I'm just coming to educate. I don't need motherfucker. I got a degree. I got a degree instead. I got a SPED degree. I don't need you to educate me on shit.
They trying to get you to react.
The fuck?
Y'all like listen to Poozy lie to y'all, don't y'all? Y'all something else, man. Motherfucking
She don't
I
be
proxy.
got me
lying on you
fucked
though, boo.
up.
No, they be listening.
The motherfucker police coming up in here like you gonna bust through my motherfucking door. Bitch, say what you got to say.
Supposed to be telling the truth about your ass, boo.
Never, nigga.
Yeah,
Never.
he
She
finna
said
make
you
up
bought
another
a
story on you
444
now,
and she
boo.
You know,
showed you
look, this
exactly
y'all
how
don't
shit
know this
go,
though, right?
and you
Y'all don't know
been
this.
sprung ever since, bro.
No,
That what Pooja said.
no, y'all listen,
She
y'all
said you
listen.
bought a 444, goddamn,
No,
and she
nigga.
showed you how that shit go, and you been in love with that cheap coochie ever since,
You're no
goddamn.
good ass nigga, man. But
Oh my T, please.
T,
No.
you on mute.
T,
You
T.
on mute,
Yeah,
T.
don't tell us you on mute.
No. Fuck you and your support. Don't throw no support in my face when you come and disrespect me. That shit go out the window. That shit go out the window. So fuck you and your support. The moment that you throw that shit in my face when you came at me left field, fuck you and I don't need no support from you ever again. Don't throw your support in my face to your advantage when you come left. Because if you been my supporter, you will know better than to come at me with that bullshit. The disrespect was the moment that you said that I allowed somebody to bully a person with special needs. That's where the disrespect came from, and you kept doing it. That was disrespectful to me and my space. That man ain't never told you he got autism. He ain't never told us he got autism. You diagnosed somebody for what? For what? That wasn't your place. You didn't only disrespect me, you disrespected him. If he did tell you, you had no right to tell his business. If he told you, it's because he trusted you. And you had no right to use his business over his head and go around here telling people to treat him any differently because you just told me to isolate him. You had no right to do that. You were out of line. You were out of line.
well,
So not only did you disrespect me, you disrespected him.
Can we move on? Hey, boo, what happened with you and why you
cool.
blocked all them people?
Hey, no, boy, you talking about that night with K Dub getting into a K Dub, but I ain't. She wasn't even the shit she talking about a new boo. We had been fell out. I ain't blocked that girl. I don't even know nothing about no new boo. I wasn't even. Susu asked me to go on the panel to support her ass to get a new boo, and I said I would. I don't. That girl
But
be
then you
lying.
blocked her, boo.
No, hell no. On the fin, I didn't. But look,
Hold on. How many of y'all heard in V Clay panel Most hated say he was autistic? How many of y'all heard that? How many times have Most hated asked us to treat him any differently because of anything? We don't support it. How you gonna tell us what we support? Who are you to tell somebody what they don't support? Maybe because it was a small setting, he felt comfortable telling you because maybe he didn't want nobody else to hear it. Maybe he told exactly who he thought would be there. Yeah, you done by because you know you out of line. You out of line.
I just wish y'all could revisit this conversation
No,
tomorrow.
I'm not. No, she needs to revisit how she gonna go around doing that to him. She's out of line. That man didn't ask to be treated no different. He didn't share that with her so he could be treated different. So for her to go around telling people to not put him on the panel, that's isolation. So now you're isolating him after he confided in you.
Isolate.
You're telling people don't let him in the space. Don't let him up. Who are you to do that? Now everybody start treating him different. It's your fault. Now he gonna be feeling like, why ain't nobody letting me up no more? Are you ready for what comes with that? Did you think about that? How that could affect him and impact him? No, you didn't.
Well,
Yeah, if you don't know how to do nothing to you, I know you know how to butcher the shit out of goddamn word.
Shut up, I ain't butcher nothing.
Yeah, you did. You did.
What?
You isolate. It's isolate.
Isolate. Boy, shut
You
up.
talking about some isolate. You isolating his ass.
Shut up. He did isolate her. Isolate. Goddamn, I said what I said.
She
That
changed
shit
the whole
sound like a
motherfucking
different
word.
disorder, goddamn me, like a
I
motherfucking
bet you I spell it the same way you spell it.
Yeah.
I bet you I spell it the same way you spell
That
it.
country
That shit
shit.
As
sound
long as
like
I
a
spell it right
motherfucker
now, that's all that matters.
eye dysfunction or something.
My don't come for my dialect. You bullying me.
Hey, look, Slim.
You
Nah,
bullying
listen.
me.
You know that lady told me
Yeah,
one
she
day.
told me don't let him in the panel. She told me that we shouldn't let him in the panel.
God damn,
Because
I
if
keep
we
trying
know,
to change
she
this
said,
shit.
I
and
don't
your ass
care. I
won't
don't
let
care.
up.
I'm not gonna change it. If y'all want to change it, go get off.
Nah, I ain't getting off. You finna change this shit, T.
No, I'm not, because y'all coddling her. She's out of line.
Slim,
And she go, if I didn't say nothing about it, guess what? She could have went around and did that stuff to other people. And then guess what? Guess what? Guess what that would have did to him? You think that would have been good for him? I'm glad she did it with me. Because she was wrong. It's wrong to tell people not to let somebody up on the panel because you feel he being bullied, but he doesn't. She's wrong. And she was out of line. She spoke for somebody that didn't ask her to be their spokesperson.
It's always the little short motherfucker that be spicy than the motherfucker, little chicken nugget, goddamn.
Because I don't like that. And I pray to God nobody ever do that to my grandson.
I feel it. I can't make no joke.
Don't isolate him. Don't make him feel different. Don't tell nobody not to let him play the game or don't let him why would you do that? So just like y'all feel like she passionate about it, I'm passionate about it too. Go ahead, y'all.
I learned two words today. 2 new words.
Shut up, Slim.
Now for real, the other one was
Y'all
funny
been
as
busy
hell though.
again.
Hey, you ain't hear Rose and Boss Man get into it this morning? Man,
No.
nigga, Boss Man, they told Boss Man he was antagonized. You know, when Boss Man get mad, he get serious. And nigga say, I ain't never antagonized nobody on this bitch. And he's like,
Boss Man
I don't be antagonizing women on here. I was like, God damn. And my second word of the day is isolate. Goddamn, yeah.
I spell it the same way you spell it, damn.
Your eyes is late, goddamn. That mean you don't be seeing shit on time.
No, it don't. No, it don't. I use it in the right context. My dialect and your dialect ain't gonna be the same. But I know it's an S in there, not a Z.
Hey, Proxy, you said Chicago niggas ain't shit. I saw that comment down there.
That's a good conversation to have. That's a good
true.
conversation to
That's
have with her on the
Hey,
panel.
hey,
No,
that's
it ain't no
true.
good
Stay out our
conversation to have on no panel with her. She better learn. If you gonna start a movement, you better make sure your movement is. And then you got your movement coming up here like they gonna check me.
Oh my goodness.
I'll line every one of you bitches up and knock you down to the floor. You can't school me on shit.
Not you finna start a Rico
It
with the
wasn't her
autism people.
movement. It was just one person. Let's be
She
real.
finna put
No,
out a
they
Rico
all
on-
came up in here. What they was waiting for was she going to say something, and then everybody else. She went and got somebody went and got him. I saw the whole thing. I watched it through the door. I watched it. I don't know what they thought they was gonna do, but
I
they got
thought
the
that was
wrong one.
bullying.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bitch. I'm gonna hurt all y'all feelings.
That was
T,
bullying
is you
right now.
finna put out a Rico on the autism awareness people now?
No, I ain't gonna put out shit. I'm just gonna line them bitches up and knock their ass down. Cause you definitely not finna check me up in my shit. Coming up here like, what's going on, bitch? You know exactly what's going on. Say what you gotta say. Put that shit on the floor. Don't come up here playing dumb. You know what happened. Now what you got to say, what you gonna do? Don't
Uh-oh.
sugarcoat shit with me.
Uh-oh.